What up, y'all? It's your boy Ben here, and if you're pulling for these promo cards, well, do I have the deck for you with the Zoroark, the chase card here, really taking advantage of its ability and its attack into this sweet deck. And so as we go in, let me know in the comments, which do you actually prefer, this Zoroark or the Hisuian version, and would you like to see that in Pokemon Pocket? Let me know. So while you're all doing that, let's go ahead and dive right on into this deck right here. We're running two Tyrogues, two Zoras, two Darkrai EXs, two Zoroarks, one red card, two Pokeballs, one Giant Cape, two Professor's Research, one Mars, one Sabrina, two Leafs, one Cyrus, and one red. So Zoroark is pretty clean. We've seen this card. This is just like a different art for the promo, but it's very pretty. You know what I'm saying? So this ability, Elusive Trickery, is amazing. If you knock out your opponent's Pokemon during their next turn, they can't attack the Zoroark. So you are literally stopping things from occurring with this beast of a Monus out in front of you. That is Greninja's attacks. That is any procs from opposing Darkrai. That is, you know, Big Bad Dragonite EX trying to hit you. They can't do anything as long as you knock out. And in a world of babies and other things like that, you'd be able to hit for 70 and clear those out. Now, let's say they are a little bit higher than that. What do? You go for Tyro. You get to chip away while you're building up your Zoroark for 2 energy. You're chipping away for 20 with no energy, which is a great inclusion into this deck. This thing knocks out Oricorios into, it knocks out Eevees into, and if you have this next mon, Darkrai out on the bench, you actually knock out an Eevee in one shot, so you don't have to really worry about those pesky Espeon, Sylveon, Flareon decks at all, because you're just taking away their options right away. Darkrai EX here, being able to build up your Nightmare Aura, so that way you can build up into that Dark Prison. What's really good here is being able to differentiate between when you want to pull the Zoroark or when you want to build up the Darkrai EX. If you're seeing a lot of EX high HP mons, Darkrai is the one to go to. But if you're seeing some lower to the grounds, building up your Zoroark first, so that way you can buy your time for your Darkrai, is also a great way to do that. I really love the cards that are in here. Leafs to really reset your Darkrai's to the back, so that way you can either attack with Zora or with the Tyrogue especially, and just taking advantage of that there. The combination between these two really lead to a lot more damage than your opponent can really keep up with, and then finish them off with a Zoroark is a nice touch. MVP, red. Not a lot of people see it coming. And I definitely are expecting like the Guzmas and things like that. So red is a nice touch here, just to really like surprise your opponents every so often. So let me know, y'all, if y'all like the vibes of this channel. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell button so that you do not miss out on a thing. And with that out of the way, be sure to kick back, relax, and enjoy these battles. All right, we're going first now. Now we get to punch things, which is great. We're only gonna throw one thing for now. See how they start off with their water, right? Cleffa, okay. Into oh no. No. Punch him. So they could be running, they could be running Baby, they could be running non-EX Dragonite as well. But they don't have electric energy, but they could get it with this Pichu. I will take a Zora here. I would be so happy with one. Thank you. Punch this thing. Okay. Now, do we possibly get to do the thing? We could possibly do the thing here, because if they put up a baby, we actually get to like use Elusive Trickery, and if they don't put up a baby here, we get them. Rare Candy into, they put up the Pichu, so they can retreat out. Okay. A Sabrina here would be devastating to them. Alright, this is also nice. we'll actually take this. And then we get to go here, retreat. And now we get to do this. And I'm gonna giant cape here. An attack for 70. So we didn't need to cape necessarily for this following turn. But what's cool is now they can't attack us. We got to prevent that damage. We got the KO here. Zoroark coming in handy. Oh, they still had it? They still had it? Alright. You know what? This is fine. This is okay. This is okay. You know why this is okay? Because we're gonna punch them. We're going to punch them with Tyrogue here. So we get to do this. We get to leave, save our energy, retreat out, go here. And they can't risk adding any more to their bench, otherwise they are in danger of a Sabrina here, right? So they don't want that to happen. Oh, they put another basic out here. That's kind of crazy. They can, though, if they want a Lyra here, right? That could be a thing of theirs. They could save it for the next possible turn, which would be scary. But we can still cook here, though. So we do this. They can't attack this turn. Part of me thinks they have it because they put the base, they drew the basic and went into something else. So let's red card. Sabrina. Red. Oh, we're chilling then. We're chilling with the Sabrina. Alright, now we feel good. Zoroark biding us some turns. Tyrogue being in here as well, being super helpful. Oh, this means no Lyra for them. Let's go! Zoroark getting to show off its MVP status, getting the victory screen right here as well. Putting out that elusive trickery, being able to buy us a turn from that Dragonite EX so that we could power up that Darkrai. That's sweet. GG's. Alright, we're going second. We do have a leaf, which is super helpful. So if we can... Alright, so no basic. Brick on your basic. And turn. Man. Alright. Nothing we can do. Staryu. A Starmie gamer. I love that. I like that a lot. So we're definitely out of there. Yes. What do we have with this? What do we get with this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's take out this Mantike right now. Let's take out this Mantike right now. Get this point in here. I'll throw this out there as well. Say excuse me. Boop. And we're gonna say punch. Boom. Punching for 20 for no energy feels so good. It feels so good. I wonder, now I gotta look this up. Does Ellie does 20 to the bench or 30 to the bench? I feel like it has to just do 20 to the bench, right? What do they do? Pokemon communication? Okay. Alright, so they did get that. They did get 20 to the bench. So 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 they So that goes down. I think we actually switch into you here. Let's see, what else can we get? We get the Zora. That's actually pretty good to avoid any Sabrinas now. So now they're going to be forced to attack us. Leaf, Sabrina themselves, alright. That's all we can do. Alright, no Iridas, and we're like, okay. No, we're not. We're still not though, so we do have to leaf out of here. We're gonna hide. We're just gonna hope that this is just not a Cyrus. This buys us one more turn as well. Let's see what they choose to do here. We have one more turn because they don't knock us out right away, unless they're also running Giovanni. This is good. This is real good. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm actually going to put this out here in case they want us to bring us. That way we're not trapped on an island here, and if they decide to splashy toss us, they don't Sabrina now. They're looking for something else. Are they just Mantike Starmie? I don't believe that. I believe that there's something else. But if they let us pick up this KO here, that's pretty big. If they let us pick up this KO here with Zoroark, that's pretty big. If they don't evolve this Staryu, we Sabrina and still pick it up and we don't lose the following turn, which is still pretty huge as well. I like that. I like that a lot. They're thinking through their plays here, so trying to see what they should be doing. Okay, they power up their Starmie EX up in the front. Okay. I think we go for the KO here. 90. Yeah, I think I Sabrina and get the KO. Alright, we got our elusive trickery up. We got our elusive trickery up. If we can get a red here, that'd be pretty sweet. The professor's research, so no, still no Cyrus, still no Sabrina right now. Ooh, that could be good. Retreat for one less. Why would you put it on a mon that doesn't retreat? You're trolling me now. It's like, what? What is happening? Okay, Zoroark did another thing. I'm so excited. That Lucid Trickery bought us some time and they couldn't get around. They couldn't get to their Sabrinas there, so we would have been able to put damage, Cyrus or red, whatever else that we need. Love that. Jeez. We are going second. Okay. We're not weak to anything, but we get to punch this for 40. If we can find Darkrai, this EV goes away and they're back to square one. Finding a Darkrai here is gonna be very, very tough. I will say that. But if we can, That's interesting that you moonlight this. Memory like this. Why? Oh my gosh, the game is done. I'd like to thank everybody who showed up to this part of the video. Oh man, I'd like to thank everybody. We'll Mars them as well, just to make this part a little bit longer. But we get to go here. We get to go here. And we get to go here. We get to pop them. And like, this deck is great. This deck is great. You're going against Eevees and Sylveons. There you go. That's how you stop them. That's literally how you stop them. And you get to clear the other Eevee that they put out. Then you get to clear out, and then you get to force their hand to really play out that EVX. Like, so that's really, really strong there. That is really strong there. If we had to go first, we still get to pop them for 40 with the Slappy Knuckle, and so that's where Tyrogue really gets to shine there. That no energy for 40 is so wonderful. GG's. All right, we're going first, so let's just drop this. All right, so let's Pokeball here. If this is a Tyrogue, we'll actually be pretty happy. It's not. Professor's Research, maybe we'll get it. Alright, we do get the Tyrogue. They do get to find a friend next turn. They will get to do that, but we get to knock this thing out with a Leaf into Tyrogue Darkrai, which is like pretty sweet, all things considered. Which is pretty sweet, all things considered. So they need to put their energies elsewhere, otherwise we kind of get it on and popping right now. 2 Pokeballs, Professor's Research, red card, bars, please pop up. They put their energy here. We're definitely going to take the free hit here. Okay. We'll definitely take the free hit here. Alright, so proc this. Leaf out. Into retreating here. And then we're actually going to keep the Tyrogue because we want this thing to still be alive against these folks. And then we pop a punch here. We pop a punch there. Love that. So what they can do here is give us the second Eevee while they put an energy on the EVX. Oh, they went Sylveon instead. Okay. Oh my gosh. Come on. Now I want my hand disruption. Where's my Mars? Where's my red card here? You retreat into Magby to pop off? Okay. That's fine. We'll take this. I wouldn't have done this, but we'll take it. We do have to hit here instead of getting our Zoroark ready, just so that way we can secure the knockout with this. And then we'll drop this in here as well. If we had a Zoroark, that would have been so nice because we would have been able... Like, if we had a Zoroark in hand, I definitely think I would have went with Zoroark. Just because they are giving us opportunities to, like, knock out things, right? The elusive trickery here would have done magic. Alright, so they have to combust here. So that's 130. We're like fine with this. Because we're going to hit them for... Yeah, they still go down to 110 here. So like I'm still okay with this. And in order to proc this, they need ooh, a red is nice. We'll save that actually. Yeah, we'll save that. We'll drop this one down now so that we stick to 3 cards here. And we'll hit here. So even if they EV bag, they go to 130. But then they go back to 110. And with the red, we knock them out next turn. Boom, 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 boom. This right here is gonna do it for us. They drew through their whole deck too. So that's what's really nice about this. Second Sylveon, they just drew. So they can't attack with these. That's the crazy part. And we knocked out another Eevee. So like, their only damaging Pokemon is this Flareon EX here. Yep, they heal for 20, go to 130. But they need a Combust to go back down to 110. We knocked them out with this here. We have the red. You don't typically see red often, so I don't blame the opponent for taking this line. And but this feels good for us. This feels good for us. We also know that they don't have we also know that they just don't have doop. Zoroark really just like hid, right? Right there. What's up, D-Shook? How we doing? Oh, that was a good one. Oh no, that's over here on. How do I? Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get something going on. Okay, all right, here we go. We now hit the red. Sorry, opponent. Sorry. We're looking at chats, but here we go. That hits the 100. We take the point here, and that was great. Red is definitely very sneaky, because you definitely don't see a lot of it out there very often. But definitely getting us over the bridge there was pretty nice. Even going through double Eevee bags, right? GG's. Alright, y'all, that is the deck right there. Let me know what y'all think. If you've been able to pull Zoroark from the promo packs, definitely slot them into this. It definitely feels good from the Tyrogue, from the Darkrai procs into being able to just really take advantage of the elusive trickery. Lowering them down that health feels really good in this. But as you all know, hit that like and subscribe if you're feeling the vibes here, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace!